Welcome back to another episode. My name is Juan, this is Missing Gears, and for those of you that don't know this channel, I most of the time do car content, and every now and then I throw some new tech or new stuff that I get and modifications or creations that I may have done for the channel. But today is a very good one. Today we're gonna be unboxing a new toy that I bought, that is the DJI NEO. If you wanna see this content, stick around, it's gonna be a fun one. So I currently have the DJI Air 2S, for those of you that don't know this drone requires you to have not an FAA license, but rather just a license of ownership because it's above the threshold of weight. Comes with a standard battery, the charger, and a controller. This controller is compatible with all DJI drones, and therefore I do not have to get it again because this one will work with the DJI NEO in theory. Don't know yet, let's unbox it. All right, so I'm super excited to open this up. I saw this when it came out. I'm still considered one of the early users since it's supposed to come out until October 16th, but they were able to send it to me a little earlier. Well, let's not show you the drone yet. So the package comes, this is the combo package without RC controller. And what comes with, I believe it comes with 2 batteries and the drone itself. So let's open it up. And on box number 1, then we're going to have battery charger with 2 battery packs and an access for a third one. So the battery is actually super slim, very small, and it just literally plugs in to the port adapter, to this connector, and you can charge 3 at a time. I don't think it will come, actually I take it back, it does come with the actual cable charger, and it comes with some instructions on how to download the app. I'm assuming, I still have to open it. It comes with some interchangeable propellers, and importantly, with a screwdriver for you to remove them. I thought that it would not have a cable, but I see that it does have the cable. I'm not sure if that cable is for charging or that cable is for connecting to the controller. I doubt it's for the controller, so it must be for the charging. I do have several of these USB-C, Type-C connectors, so I'm not gonna be using it, but I will keep it for special occasions or for anytime I need to charge anything. All right, let's get to the drone. I'm super excited. This is the drone. Now, I have already wanted to get the Avatar for the longest time. I thought it's amazing. I thought, I haven't used it, but I've seen so much about it that it just makes me want to get it. So when I heard that this new drone was a beginner's drone that behaved semi like a Avatar, I was super excited because it has propeller guards, and I'm gonna be able to fly it inside my house if I wanted to take close-up shots. So, without further ado, let's take it out of the bag. Voila! This is so small. Like, look at my palm. Look at the palm of my hand, and look at the size for comparison. So if you're looking for something that is bigger, that is a lot more sturdy, wanna say, heavier, you do not wanna get this one. But in comparison, this is my DJI 2S, this is the DJI NEO. Big difference. Weight-wise, this is a lot heavier, super lightweight. All right, that being said, we do have the same mechanism, which is the cover for the camera and gimbal. We have, which is pretty cool because I like that feature, I guess, because your lens doesn't get dirty and you wanna keep it from moving. Oh, here we go. This is the battery that comes included into the actual drone. So it's the one that I was mentioning that was missing to be charged. So let's charge it and maybe let's take a little flight in here. Now this is really cool because when you charge it, you're able to see your battery levels on each of the batteries. As you can see here, I have almost a full battery, a little less than full battery. Actually, no, I take it back. This is 2 out of 4 lights, 2 out of 4 lights, 2 out of 4 lights, which means all across the board I have maybe 30% max. We're gonna let it charge a little more because I wanna compare the flight time with this. Maybe I have it hover all over me until it depletes. According to the research I made, I think it lasts 14 minutes flight time per battery, which right now I have 45 minutes. Lower it down, put another battery, bring it right back up, and I'm golden. And for comparison, this gives me about 30 minutes max per battery, and I only have 1 battery. Yes, you can get multiple batteries, but I didn't see the use for it for myself. So I'll come back in a couple minutes when I finish charging it. All right, so after doing some research, I realized that my controller, which was for my other drone, is not compatible with the Neo, but that's okay. We're gonna use our phone. So you have to follow the instructions. You have to download the application DJI Fly, and we're going to now connect our phone to the drone. Now I was able to get it now. So you can see now it's connected. Not connected, but it is powered up. It's starting to do its thing. Now I'm gonna use the app DJI Fly, and I'm gonna connect it to my phone. Let me make some room here. I don't wanna power it up and it starts flying away right away. All right, it's connecting now. It's found the DJI NEO power button for 3 seconds. There we go. It's connecting. It's asking me permission to connect to my device, and it connected successfully. I have to agree to the terms and conditions, and it has turned from red to actual green lights. And there we go. Update firmware. As usual, when you get a new drone, they would always ask you to update the firmware. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're approaching the end of the update. We're at 96%, and the drone kind of started to reboot, which is normal for DJI drones. We're just gonna wait for the final installation and rebooting. Firmware has been installed, and now we're just going to be giving it a test drive. That's the fun part about it. This drone really looks very close. It looks like the Avatar, and I'm super excited because I will be getting that very soon. All right, so now it's starting to give me my warning signs about the
Point the
takeoff.
camera at your face and press and hold the mode button to take off.
Yeah, interesting. It's giving you a tutorial. So it says to point the camera to you and press. It says point the camera to you and press the mode button
Droney.
to press and hold the mode button on the aircraft to confirm start filming mode.
4 meters. Droney. 3, 2, 1. The aircraft is now mode button on the aircraft to explore the different filming effects.
And just like that was our first crash. Oh boy. All right, well, that was a mode that I should have known that I shouldn't have used because that lifts the drone 4 meters and records. So I switched it from the Drone, which was supposed to shoot back up 4 meters and ended up hitting my wall, to manual control. So we're gonna take off. Bear with me, I have not used this before, which is actually pretty cool. It's basically the same controllers as the DJI drones. I mean, it is recording now. I can go back, forward, left, and right, and I can do rotational movements, and I can said record. It's now recording. And it really is blowing all paperwork in my desk. It's very powerful. And now we're gonna set it down. And just like that, it's landed. The part I like about this drone is that it has sensors on the back, on the bottom, that senses when you're landing. It doesn't have any other sensors, which is the other part that is different from the drone, the high-end drone, drones offered by DJI. But I'm curious to know these. We have different modes, and I'm curious to know what they all do. But it's a little windy outside, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. And so we're outside, and we have the drone over here. And we are going to give it a try. It's a little windy, so we're gonna take it easy and slow and see how that goes. I have to be extra careful with this one because it has no sensors and I don't wanna crash it again. And as you can see, it is indeed following me and it is recording me. I can turn around and I can have it record and follow me, and we're going to and it has a tracking mechanism. I went out of camera, but I will show you guys the drone footage, and it is actually recording me as I'm walking. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see, we have now the drone, and it landed specifically as soon as you put your hand underneath it. I really love it. I'm really afraid of testing the rest of it, so we're gonna have to do it elsewhere. And another cool feature is that I can use my mic with the drone. So I'm going to be recording myself with the drone here, and I will show you guys the footage. Hello? 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 Hi. I'm speaking through my DJI microphone. Can you hear me? So in case I'm walking around and I have the drone following me, trying to take some aerial footage, I can still talk to the microphone, and you guys will hear me. What I'm saying, not the propellers in the microphone. That is a really cool feature. So today is another day, and I decided to take my drone to a local fair. My family and I needed to get some pumpkins and some stuff to decorate our home. So I said, what a better way to bring our drone. So I brought the drone and I tested fully the new modes, which is flying around you, as well as flying above you and follow. I didn't get a chance to fly all the modes, but I did see some of the manual modes and how fast they can go. The reason why I didn't want to fly it so much is because the place was full of dogs and people, and there was like a festival going on, and I didn't want animals to react to the drone negatively, or I didn't want people to just try to poke the drone or try to put their fingers in the propellers. I just wanted to avoid issues. But the one thing that I have to say is that the drone behaved really well. Some of the footage looked like they were just following me like a person with a camera. It was so steady, it looked so good. There were no lagging, the picture was clear, it was so cool, and I was able to raise it to a height that the footage looked great, and I didn't have to worry about it getting lost. There were some limitations to it, such as when I was flying the manual mode, it doesn't go as fast as you want it to be, like a normal drone, but it is in somewhat fast compared to other level entry drones. Also, when you set the, I think it's called Drone, it only has a limited range, even if you're walking with it. Like if you walking in these and you're driving it manually through, like you select manual mode under Drone or under, I think it was Drone, it gives you a range where it just says, stops and says no more out of range or something like that, and it just doesn't allow you to continue. At some point I was actually walking around cars that were like parked right next to each other, and I was very skeptical. I thought the drone was gonna crash or hit something, and he actually behaved really well. Like it actually went right through the same way I was in. That was actually pretty cool. Another time I made the mistake to do the roundabout, or you want to say the circle around me, and it was right next to a truck, but because my face was the drone was at my face level, it went around and it almost hit the bed of the truck, which was like a big warning. Thankfully it didn't happen and I was able to enjoy it. But overall, I'm in love with this drone. I can't wait to take this drone to family vacations and also to other places, and I can't wait to get my headset where I can actually fly it like an FPV full. So stay tuned for that video. I most likely will be making it next. So if you like this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.